And I'll be your captain and your storyteller today, aboard the Merryweather. Now for your safety, we ask that you please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times, and parents, please supervise those children so our story doesn't take any unexpected turns. Now most people travel through stories through the pages of a book, but those who visit in person, whether it be down a rabbit hole or with some pixie dust, might find it to be quite magical. Maybe even a little bit menacing. Don't worry folks, so it looks like we're traveling through the jaws of Monstro the whale, the same whale that swallowed Pinocchio. We are actually being transported into a magical place called Storybook Land. Our story begins with a once upon a time, and in this case, a big bad wolf who lives in a cave over here on our left. He's always chasing after those three little pigs, but luckily they all live across the way in those three houses. One made of straw, one made of sticks, and one made of guaranteed wolf-proof bricks. Our story then takes a strange turn as we enter a quaint English village that's home to Alice. One golden afternoon, she chased a white rabbit down a rabbit hole and went down, down, and down into Wonderland. And things just got curiouser and curiouser from there. Storybook Land is full of fantastic places, and London Park to our right is no exception to that. It's where Peter Pan, Wendy, and the rest of the darling children flew to Neverland with the help of Tinkerbell's pixie dust, of course, where they would never have to grow up. And just up ahead is the city of Agrabah, full of mystery and enchantment. It's where a street rat named Aladdin first met Princess Jasmine in a marketplace one day and stole her heart. Though the two were from different worlds, with the power of love and a little help from a genie, the two are married now and live in Sultan's palace atop the hill. Love shines here in Storybook Land, just like those twinkly lights on the top of the arches above us. Those are the same arches that Aladdin and Princess Jasmine soared over, sideways, and under on their magic carpet to a whole new world.
Hi, princesses.
Speaking of new world, we're about to enter the Cave of Wonders, which is home to the genie's lamp. Now legend has it, if you rub that lamp and you set the genie free, as a thank you, he'll grant you 3 wishes. So let's all make a wish and see if it comes true.
Make a wish.
Snow White had a wish to flee the evil queen and find shelter and safety, and she came across this foresty cottage on our right one day, which was home to the 7 dwarfs. Now if you look a little bit closer, you can see their mind, and you might be able to hear them whistle while they work. Cinderella also had a wish to go to the ball, but her evil stepmother forbade it, leaving her behind in this blue roof chateau over here on our left. Her fairy godmother granted her her wish, but she didn't make it home before midnight, so her carriage turned back into a pumpkin and is still there today on that bridge. Now magic does have its limits, but thankfully love does not. And Cinderella married her Prince Charming, and they now live in that big pink castle on the very top of the hill. Wishes come true, and so do dreams. Some dream of happily ever after, while others dream of drifting off to sleep on a bed of flowers, just like the ones over here on our left, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon, Lullaby Land. Now there's magic everywhere here in Storybook Land, even in those miniature plants that are never going to grow up, just like the Lost Boys from Neverland, all thanks to a bit of Tinkerbell's pixie dust. We then come across the story of the Wind in the Willows with Mole, Rat, and Mr. Toad, whose stately manner is just ahead to our left. Sorry folks, Mr. Toad is not home at the moment, for he is off in his motor car on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. Beyond that is the city of Arendelle with its castle on the bay and Elsa's icy palace in between those snowy mountains. With the help of 3 frozen friends, Olaf, Kristoff, and Sven, Elsa and Anna discovered that love does thaw a frozen heart. And to our right in this alpine village, we have Geppetto, whose only wish was for his puppet to become a real boy. Pinocchio saved him from Monstro the whale, and with the help of a blue fairy, his wish came true. Just like Geppetto, a little mermaid named Ariel had a wish to follow Prince Eric to his castle. So she loved her life under the sea, walked on unsteady legs, and became part of our world. Her story begins with her father, King Triton, in the city of Atlantica, which is just under that waterfall to our left. Ultimately, things came to an end, but with a happily ever after, of course, just like a journey here in Storybook land. Now, as I close the book and approach the dock, I ask that you please remain seated with your hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat. And when we come to a complete stop on my count of 3, we'll all stand up in the middle of the boat.
Watch your arm on the side of the boat, please.
On behalf of all storytellers here, we wish you a magical day at Disneyland.